Okay, my covered call strategy and what I use to write covered calls. Okay, this right here is Bar Charts cover call screener, and sometimes I go over this to find potential covered calls, or find potential stocks that I can write covered calls on. And as you can see, it gives you a lot of info on the current price of it, if you wrote it at this strike price, and the potential return and potential annual return if you wrote them every uh if you kept it for a year and was writing covered calls on it. These are just projected returns, and this is the projected return on this one here. And I noticed too, there's uh I write covered calls on my stock in Apple, my stock in Microsoft, and I do weeklies on that. And also, I'll find stocks from here that I can buy at least 100 shares or more and just write a covered call on them. So you have to have at least 100 shares. You have to buy at least 100 shares, or call it a buy right. And you write them. I go anywhere from 30 days. Let's see. Yeah. Anywhere from 30 to 60 days per contract on the expiration date. And I use this screener a lot to find opportunities to write them, because these are high volatility type um, stocks right here. But the problem with that is the stock can really drop way below the strike price, and you can potentially lose out on it if the stock keeps dropping. But you can continuously writing covered calls on it. Like Clove, I wrote a few covered calls on this, and look at that potential return, 32%. And as your option expires worthless, you can just keep writing covered calls on it to generate income. And yeah, this is my strategy. Start at buying 100 minimum shares, sometimes called a buy right, and sell one out of the money strike price, and set it to 30 to 60 days. If the stock moves past the strike price, the buyer of your covered call will be assigned the shares, so it'll automatically sell off to them. If it falls below at expiration, it expires worthless, and you keep it. And keep selling covered calls on a stock if it continues to move sideways. So you can continuously write covered calls and get income from certain stocks. Like if it's a favorite stock you like to own, you can, like Apple, you can write covered calls on that. This list is huge, but these are high volatility stocks, and that's why the potential return is a much higher on them because of the volatility. So I would choose that one of these. Also, I'll go with find a low volatility choice also to see if I could sometimes like stocks like AT&T, for example. You can on AT&T, they also pay dividends, so you can also get, but the return is low because the volatility is low. But you can continuously write, look, annual 45%. You can continuously write covered calls on the stock and get dividends. Those are two strategies that a lot of people don't talk about. Not only will you get the cover call premium, but you will also collect the dividend. And Microsoft pays a dividend. I think, yeah, AT&T pays one. So yep, that is my strategy. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and that's it.